In a cozy little cottage, nestled right at the edge of an ancient, mystical forest, lived 6 sisters and their beloved younger brother. Their names were Elara, Lyra, Maya, Celeste, Luna, and her brother was Kale. Their home was a haven of peace, and their days were a tapestry of joy and laughter. The sisters adored Kale, showering him with affection, and their bond was the strongest magic of all. But Kale was a boy of boundless curiosity, a trait that would soon lead him down a path of enchantment and peril. One bright, sunny afternoon, drawn by the whispers of the unknown, he ventured into the forbidden forest, the very woods his sisters had always warned him about. The air grew thick with ancient secrets as he walked deeper among the gnarled trees. He soon discovered a clearing where a spring shimmered with an otherworldly light, its water sparkling like liquid diamonds. Parched from his adventure and mesmerized by its beauty, Kale knelt and drank deeply. In an instant, a strange tingling coursed through him, and where the boy once stood, there was now a young, white-tailed fawn, his eyes wide with confusion and fear. Back at the cottage, the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. The sisters' laughter faded into worried whispers. Kale was gone. Panic set in, and they rushed out, their calls echoing through the darkening woods. Kale, Kale, where are you? Their search led them to that same magical clearing. There, trembling in the twilight, stood the small fawn. At first, they saw only a lost creature of the forest. But then Elara, the eldest, noticed something glinting against the fawn's soft, white fur. It was a small silver locket, the very one they had given Kale on his last birthday. A wave of horrified understanding washed over them. This was no ordinary fawn. This was their brother. Heartbreak tore through them, but their grief quickly forged into a steely resolve. They would not abandon him. They would protect him, and they would find a cure, no matter the cost. They built a hidden shelter for him deep within the forest, a safe haven woven from branches and moss. Taking turns, they watched over their fawn brother, bringing him the tenderest shoots and sweetest berries, their songs of comfort the only solace in his silent animal world. Their quest for a cure became their singular focus. They followed ancient maps and deciphered forgotten lore, their journey eventually leading them to the secluded hut of an old enchantress. She was a woman wrinkled by time, her eyes holding the depth of 1,000 secrets. After listening to their desperate plea, she revealed the only way to break the curse. The magic could be undone by a single tear of pure, selfless love, a tear that must fall onto the heart of a moon petal flower. But there was a catch. The moon petal was a flower of legend, blooming for only a single night once every 100 years. And by a twist of fate, that very night was fast approaching. Hope, fragile but fierce, ignited in their hearts. They had a chance. As the moon began its ascent on the destined night, they journeyed to the hidden grove where the moon petal was said to bloom. The enchantress guided them, her staff tapping a slow, rhythmic beat on the forest floor. They found it, a single, luminous flower, its petals slowly unfurling to greet the moonlight, glowing with a soft, ethereal light. But as the final petal opened, the air grew cold. The enchantress's kindly face twisted into a mask of pure malevolence. "Fools," she cackled, her voice like scraping stone. "Did you really think I would help you?" She revealed her true intent. It was she who had cursed the spring, consumed by jealousy over the siblings' profound happiness. She wanted the moon petal not to break a curse, but to grant herself eternal youth. A terrifying magical battle erupted. The enchantress hurled bolts of dark energy, the forest groaning under her power. But the sisters stood firm. Their love for Kale gave them the strength they never knew they possessed. Lyra's music created shields of sound. Maya's knowledge of plants summoned roots to ensnare the enchantress. Celeste commanded the starlight to blind her. Luna called upon the shadows to confuse her, and Oria's gentle spirit soothed the panicked forest creatures who came to their aid. The enchantress, enraged, focused her power into one final, devastating blast aimed directly at the delicate moon petal. She would destroy it rather than let them have it. In that split second, Elara, the eldest and most protective, did the only thing she could. She threw herself in front of the flower, her body braced to take the full force of the dark magic, ready to sacrifice her own life for the chance to save her brother. Witnessing this ultimate act of selfless love, seeing her eldest sister willing to die for them, something broke inside Arya, the youngest sister. A single perfect tear welled in her eye. It was a tear not of sadness, but of overwhelming love and admiration for her family's courage. It fell, a tiny, shimmering pearl, tracing a path down her cheek and landing with impossible precision right in the heart of the moon petal. The moment the tear touched the flower, a blinding wave of pure, golden light erupted from its core. The light washed over the fawn, and in a swirl of magic, the animal form melted away, revealing Chaol, whole and human once more. He stumbled forward, his sister's names a cry on his lips. The same golden light struck the evil enchantress, her scream silenced as her form hardened and cracked, turning her into a lifeless stone statue, a permanent monument to her own wickedness. The battle was over. The forest was quiet again, bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Chaol, free from the curse, rushed into his sister's arms. They clung to each other, a tangle of limbs and tear-streaked faces, their sobs a mixture of relief and overwhelming joy. They were together again, their family unbroken. They returned to their little cottage at the edge of the woods, the morning sun greeting them like an old friend. The ordeal had changed them, forging their already strong bond into something unbreakable. They had faced the darkest of magic and emerged not just victorious, but with a deeper understanding of what truly mattered. They learned that the most powerful magic in the world wasn't found in enchanted springs or once-a-century flowers. It was found in a sister's protective instinct, in a shared song of comfort, and in a single tear of pure, selfless love. And they lived the rest of their days in peace and happiness. Their love for one another, the eternal flame that lit up their lives. Thanks so much for watching this story unfold. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like and subscribe for more magical tailies. We'll see you in the next one.